Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's going to be like a little bit of a vlog type video. I really don't have any haul stuff to show you because I've been spending my time and money working around the house. So this January, it starts the January cure, and it's like the thing that gets me after the holidays when you would get depressed. It's the thing that keeps you going. So I'm here in the kitchen right now. That's what we're doing this weekend. And they had it simple. You could choose either the inside or outside. So meaning you can clean inside of your cabinets and appliances, like declutter and clean, or outside. But I think I'm gonna do both. I think I'm gonna do that. And then I think I'm gonna do shampooing the carpets and stuff. Last weekend was the bedroom and it felt so good to get that done. And then the other thing is these flowers here. That's also part of the apartment therapy cure. Every Friday you buy flowers or fruit or a plant, something alive to refresh your home. So that's what I did today. I also got that broom there that came out of my grandfather's truck, which I have been driving. I think I shared on Insta stories, but not on here. The 23rd, like 2 days before Christmas, I had a car accident. Everybody was okay, but my car will be in the shop probably for another, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 days. It's still not fixed. So her insurance provided me with a rental, but it's a little car, so I can't pick up like any trim or boards or things. So I've been using the rental and my grandfather's truck because I still have to do my projects. A girl's got to do her stuff. So yeah, but I've just been spending a ton of time organizing, throwing stuff out. It's made me realize how much like junk I have. I watched the KonMari Tidying Up series on Netflix. I watched the whole thing probably in like 3 or 4 days, which I've never binge watched something like that before. And it just inspired me to kind of go through and throw things out. So the first thing I started with obviously was my closet. And I just did that because whenever I watch those videos, that's the first thing I get inspired. She recommends doing clothes first. So I did that, and I had about 5 good-sized garbage bags to donate or see like if other people wanted. I also had a contractor bag of just garbage, just random things that shouldn't be there. And then, of course, while I had that apart, because the way my closet's laid out, my clothes are in front of my seasonal decor storage. So I pulled out all my Christmas, all my Halloween, July 4th, like everything I've got stored that's seasonal. And I went through every bin and got rid of a ton of stuff. So I've got, I think, 8 boxes to go to the consignment store. So yeah, it just made me realize kind of how much stuff I had up there. So I mean, this isn't to say I'm not going to still do haul videos, because I do enjoy shopping. You know, I work so that I can have like some fun with things like that too, you know. But yeah, so between that and like, I don't know, this has just been a really stressful week for me, I guess. I've been wanting to make a video, but I just haven't felt inspired. So Macy gets blood work every 3 months. She's got leukemia, which I've talked about before on my channel. And we do chemo and we do steroids and all the things to treat it. But we go every 3 months to get blood work. And normally I get a little nervous. I think just the timing of everything, the holidays being over, the car accident, everything. This month it's been worse than ever, the anxiety about it. And so I'm just, I don't know, I've had a lot of anxiety about that. And so she was to go Thursday. We took her Thursday. They couldn't find a vein, so they have to wait until there's a doctor and not a tech. So now I've got to wait like another week, which I'm going to try and push that out of my mind because she seems normal. She seems fine. It's just a precautionary thing. We go to monitor the white blood cells to make sure that the chemo's still working. So I've just got to do other things to keep myself busy. And I think that doing the kitchen this weekend is going to be a good help. Also, I'm going to go and play around in my closet some tonight. I've got some bookshelves, and you know what? I think probably the best way is if I just take you up there and show you. So I'm going to take you up. I'm going to flip the camera and kind of just show you what I'm planning on doing. So I'm on my way up the stairs, and I wanted to show you I've got some piles here of things. So this is part of the stuff that I'm taking to consignment stores. I wanted to play Clue so badly. I was so excited, and I found it at a yard sale. It's a 2-player, or it's not a 2-player game. You need 3 people. So, I mean, we're never going to have people over to just play Clue. So that's going. along with a bunch of other stuff. And then I also KonMari'd my books. So you can see that was filled pretty much to capacity with home decor books. I got rid of 44 home decor books, and then the bottom was dog books. I ended up getting rid of 67 of them, and I put them on Craigslist, so hopefully the people that are supposed to come will. And that game is staying. I just want to bring it downstairs so we can actually play it. That is my favorite game of all time. So going into my closet, I know the lighting isn't going to be great in here, but that's something that I can't really improve on unless I just do plug-in lamps. But anyways, I wanted to show you guys, I haven't showed much of my closet on the channel here, but there used to be a paneling wall here, and it was just a hollow wall. It was literally like 2 pieces of this like fake wood paneling. So over the holidays, I knocked it out. It was kind of fun doing like a demo. And the only thing it left was like a little spot here where they had like a wood piece. I just painted that and I left that piece there because I'm not sure it could be structural and I don't want to find out the hard way. So I left that, but I knocked that out and it gave me a lot more visual space. Like I can see all the shoes now, because before you'd be in here in the closet and this is the view you'd have, but this whole section here would just be wall. So basically that 2 feet of shelf, you wouldn't see any of it. So this makes it way more usable. And then what else did I do? Oh, I put backing on my shoe shelves. So that's something else I've been up to. That's just beadboard. I went and Home Depot cut it to the exact size because it comes in a 4x8 sheet. So it's kind of unwieldy to bring into the basement and work with. They cut it to the exact size. I just brought it up, used some liquid nails and then nails also, like real nails. And it just makes it look a little more finished. It's one of those things that I should have done when I built the shelves like 5 years ago, but I didn't. I finally got around to it. It just gives it a little bit more of a finished look. You don't see through the back. And I did some organizing over here. I've got some open space, which is kind of fun too, because of all the KonMariing I've been doing. I also went ahead and put a longer shelf up here. I had before a shelf that would stop about here, and it just looked odd. It went to about there, and then there was no shelf. So this looks a little more complete, completely over the top. And this is my trim pieces. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to go ahead and just trim out these bookcases so it looks like one unit, because you can see like the pieces here in the middle where there's a gap. I just want to make it look like one cohesive unit. I will give you guys a little sneak peek after I finish it too. I'm not going to film while I do it because it's going to be a mess up here. I brought up the hand saw to cut these pieces with because I didn't want to have to run up and down this 2 sets of stairs for every single cut. I am going to lug my air compressor and my nail gun up here to use it though. And I'm just using this PVC trim here. I picked this up at Home Depot. And the reason I like the PVC trim, it's really smooth. So that's the first thing. It's already white, so it's easy to paint a white coat over and it just looks good. It doesn't suck it up or absorb it. But I think my favorite part is that it's kind of flexible. So if you look at this, you can see that it's bendy. So I feel like if I had wood, I'd have a chance at snapping it. But here, if you have a piece that you need to kind of finagle or like, you know, it's not going to be 100% straight, you can kind of get this to work with you and then just hide any imperfections with caulk where wood is not as forgiving. So I really like using this stuff, and it's cheap. It's like, I think these big ones are maybe $5. It's an 8-foot section and it's about 2 inches wide. I picked up a corner piece of trim for around $3, and then these little guys are only like $2. So I'm just going to go ahead and kind of put it together like a puzzle, see what I can come up with, and I will show you when I'm all done. So I've got it mostly all trimmed out now. I'll show you guys. This is basically what it was before, separate cabinets. And I'm not putting anything on here now because the clothes will cover this. In the future, if I want, I could just put a board like to make a plain top. But I went ahead and did some thicker trim here. Now these I had to make sure I didn't caulk because I still want the shelves to be movable, because I probably am going to pull them out and put some beadboard in the back. But I just went ahead and trimmed out any of the thin ones in a thinner trim. The base I did in the thick trim. I did the middle supports because that's where 2 cabinets joined and it was a bigger area to cover. And then over here, I went ahead and made it kind of look like this was one unit. And then continuing up to the top. And then once my clothes are all back in there, it'll look a lot better. You won't see that or the place where the bracket fell off the wall because it was too heavy. So that'll all be hidden. But yeah, and then I also want to do something about those bins. I want to make them look a little prettier. Maybe spray paint them or just get some cloth ones eventually. But that's how it turned out. I'm really happy with it, actually. So it was, all in all, probably about $25 in materials to make them look a little bit newer. So thank you guys for kind of coming along and seeing what I've been up to. I'm going to be doing, like I said, the huge kitchen clean out this weekend, which I will probably share more on Insta stories than I will on here, because sometimes I get so into the whole like purging, cleaning, organizing that I forget to stop and take videos, and like it's already passed and done. So I'll probably take like little clips here and there in between. So anyways, I want to thank you guys for watching this, kind of like seeing what I'm up to, and I will be back with more hauls and my normal stuff once I start to get this whole organization thing a little better under control. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video.